Okay, remember that they're changing my voice, also my image. Sometimes they try to make it so I look like some kind of dark spirit having person in my videos. Sometimes I'm trying to make it look gay, crypto Jewish, crazy, weird, all the above, what have you. Okay? But that doesn't change the obvious fact. One could size me up in about, 2 seconds flat and see that I'm the most righteous person on the planet. Remember, I'm mulatto. Okay? There's no racial reason, okay, that they would miss it. When somebody's mulatto, it kind of comes at you a different way. It's not like, oh, he's black or he's white or he's this, and this. It's he has nullified the racial component to a large degree. Okay, so what is he doing with his life? Okay, when somebody's white and they embrace whiteness, or somebody's African American, they embrace African American culture. Okay, or any other race, one race person. We say, why did you limit your expression to your race? If somebody's like, hey, I'm a New Age liberal who's dressed like a gypsy or a New Age person, we say, why did you ride the kind of, half-baked, goat, and you're out of touch, like, hey, look at this tie-dyed shirt or this New Age shirt or whatever. You see what I'm saying? But when somebody's mulatto and they're dressed normally and you can tell that he's the top martial artist ever, sabotaged by the way that he is shaped, by the way that he moves, by the way that okay, hackers cut off the video. To make a long story short, they could tell right away that I'm the most righteous person on the planet. It has to do with the difference between being decent seeming, being nice, and being righteous and sabotaged. It has to do with a commanding presence that even when one is humble, that they have. If a leopard is walking through the jungle and it seems kind of humble, okay, and you've had point of references for how the various cats move in the past, you're going to recognize that. When they see me looking sabotaged with a certain form, their mind subconsciously puts it together, and their heart is being weighed by their response. And when I contact them directly and they choose the world over God Almighty's Son, then they must burn to the extreme. Their offspring must burn. It's one thing for the first martial artist thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of years ago or whatever it was. It's another thing for the last martial artist ever. When you decide to betray God by betraying the pinnacle of his expression in this world, you and your offspring must cook like you wouldn't believe. Now, for the purpose of this video, I will say that the female has just been used as an example. I'm not necessarily, we'll say, talking about the female in the picture. Okay? The shoe fits, wear it. I'm not going to explore that because they have some kind of cheesy beta rules from a beta society. Okay? These are the facts. Now, I know people are suppressing this, that, and other thing. Okay. But not the people I come across. Not the people I've tried to contact over the years. Not before they changed my pictures to make it so they look sissy. They're looking at the most handsome and divine martial art picture in human history, human picture in human history. And they chose to act like a dumb bitch, like the chick from the Devil and Daniel Mouse cartoon that chooses the weasel and the devil. There is no excuse for that. Let's not forget the connections. Lex Luthor, Dick Dastardly, okay, Gargamel, okay, the Riddler, the Joker, they choose bitch-ass motherfuckers. And a life of living with a bitch-ass motherfucker. If you told me that I had to choose 100 years or 50 years with a devil worshipping pussy ass slut, okay, or the most righteous woman ever who's the most attractive woman ever, but she's a little sabotaged, what the fuck do you think I would choose? So when I look at the masses of these attractive women who cannot make that call, I must condemn them to hell. That kind of betrayal of God is unacceptable, will never be tolerated for a moment in heaven. Know that for sure, and their offspring remind us too much of them. Done. And they're out of time anyway.